Vaginas. I love women. I do not see them as separate things. Women pay me to dominate them, to excite them, to make them come. I didn't start out that way. No, I was a lawyer. But in my late 30s, I became obsessed with making women happy. It started out as a mission of sorts, but then I got really involved in it. I got very good at it, kind of brilliant. It was my art. I started getting paid for it, and it was as if I'd found my calling. I wore outrageous outfits when I dominate women, leather and lace and silk. And I used props, whips, handcuffs, rope, dildos. There was nothing like this in tax law. No excitement. And I hated those blue corporate suits. But I do wear them from time to time in my new line of work. They serve me quite nicely. There are no props in particular. No wetness. No dark, mysterious foreplay. No erect nipples. No delicious mouths. But mainly, there was no moaning. The kind I'm talking about. That was the key. I see it now. Moaning was the thing that ultimately seduced me into my addiction into making women happy. When I was a little girl, and I would see women in movies making love, making these strange, orgasmic moaning noises, I used to laugh. I got strangely hysterical. I couldn't believe that big, outrageous, ungoverned sounds like that came out from women. I longed to moan. I practiced in front of the mirror, into my tape recorder, moaning in various keys and various tones. And when I played it back, it always sounded fake. It was fake, because it wasn't rooted in anything sexual, but rather in my desire to be sexual. Then, when I was 10 years old, I needed to pee really badly. On a car trip, it went on for almost an hour, and when I finally got to pee in this dirty little gas station, it was exciting. I moaned. I moaned as I peed. I couldn't believe it. Me, moaning in a Texaco station in the middle of Louisiana. I realized right then that moans were connected to not getting what you want right away. They were from this hidden, secret place inside of you that spoke its own language. Moans were that language. I became a moaner. It made most men anxious. Frankly, it terrified them. I was loud, and they couldn't concentrate on what they were doing. They would lose focus, and then they would lose everything. We couldn't make love in people's homes. The walls were too thin. I got a reputation in my building, and people stared at me in contempt in the elevator. Men thought I was too intense. Some called me insane. I began to feel bad about moaning. I got quiet and polite. I made noises into my pillow. I learned to choke my moan, hold it back like a sneeze. I began to get headaches and stress-related disorders. I was hopeless when I discovered women. I discovered that most women loved my moaning. But more importantly, I discovered how excited I became when other women moaned, when I was responsible for other women moaning. I made love to quiet women, and I found this place inside of them, and they shocked themselves in their moaning. I made love to moaners, and they found a deeper, more penetrating moan. It was a kind of surgery, a kind of delicate science, finding the right tempo, the exact location, the whole of the moon. That's what I call it. Sometimes I found it over a woman's jeans. Sometimes I snuck up on it, off the record, quietly disarming the surrounding alarms and moving in. Sometimes I used force, not the violent, oppressive kind, more like dominating. I am going to take you somewhere. Sit back or joy the ride. Kind of false. Sometimes it was simply mundane. I found the moan even before things got started. While we were sitting, eating salad or chicken, just like that. Right there, with my fingers, oh, here it is. Real simple, in the kitchen, all mixed up with the balsamic vinegar. Sometimes I use props. I love props. Sometimes I made a woman find her own moan in front of me. I waited, stuck it out until she opened himself. But I wasn't fooled by the more minor, more obvious moans. No, I pushed her further into her power moan. There's the clit moan. The vaginal moan. There's the clit vaginal moan. There's the almost moan. There's the right on it moan. The elegant moan. The grey slick moan. The wasp moan. The Jewish moan. No. The African American moan. Oh shit. Irish Catholic moan. Forgive me. The mountaintop moan. The baby moan. The doggy moan. The uninhibited, militant, bisexual moan.